I get a lot of people that ask me what my work schedule is and how I remain so productive as a real estate investor and a business owner. You have to understand I have two different businesses where I operate my real estate and my education platform and software platform. What I like to do is share with you what my schedule is. I'll first give you an overview of what my schedule will look like during the course of the week. And I'll also share with you how you can implement your own schedule. All right, so first and foremost, what I'd like to talk about is the overview of my schedule. Essentially, I'm really only working 3 days out of the entire week. And those 3 days are Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All of the other days are off days. So let's talk about how I'm able to remain so productive while still being able to have so many days off. Just for full disclosure, and I've been doing this a very long time. The first 10 years I've been in business, I worked every single day, 15 hours a day. So my circumstances are different. Maybe you're just getting started as a real estate investor and you can't compare your current situation to mine because you're looking at what I was able to accomplish on the surface and you didn't see what went on behind the scenes. All right, so I'm able to work 3 days a week now because of all the time that I put in before. You're going to have to grind in the very beginning. We'll talk about that in just a minute. So essentially, Sundays are spiritual and family days for me. All right, so we really do take that day serious to, number one, serve our Heavenly Father. We also take that day to spend quality time as a family. All right, so that's what Sundays are all about for me. I don't work out that day or anything. That's usually an off day anyway for me based off of my workout schedule. On Mondays, that's a workout day. Monday through Friday are usually workouts, sometimes Saturdays even. But what I typically do on Mondays is I'll get up, I'll eat breakfast, and I'll hit my workout. After my workout, I'm usually making another meal. And while I'm eating my meal, I'm checking emails for the day, checking my bank accounts, making sure everything is intact. And after that, I'll usually get on the phone with my acquisition specialist so that we can talk real estate. Now, we're usually on the phone for about 30 minutes, sometimes an hour, based off of what needs to be discussed. And a lot of times on Mondays, we'll have team calls so that I can make sure everybody's helping the business move forward and doing more deals. Currently, we're closing about 2 to 3 deals per week. And this wouldn't be possible if we didn't do these team calls and make sure that the team is moving forward all together. The next thing I usually do is I'll make sure that we're creating content through email. So I have an email content manager as well. I'm usually on the phone with him, making sure we get our email sent. For my subscribers, I have about 100,000 email subscribers for my education platform. So this is the part of the day where I'll work on the education part of my business. Then the remainder of the day, up until about 6:30, what we're doing is mundane tasks, things that need to be taken care of during the course of the day. Some of it personal, some of it business. But that's typically how that portion of the day from 2 o'clock to maybe 6 o'clock will usually be geared towards personal and business, a mixture of both, mundane tasks. So maybe I'll have to run out to Lowe's. My house is being repaired right now. Well, being renovated right now, not necessarily repaired, but renovated right now. So maybe I'll be talking to the contractor. You know, different things that can go on throughout the course of that Monday. At 6:30, I'm usually on the call every single Monday with my group coaching students, with my mastermind calls, and we're usually on the phone until about 8 o'clock, 8:30, based off of how many people jump on the line and how much attention I need to provide to each student. If you want more information on the mastermind, you can always check out the link in the description box below. After the group coaching call, I'm usually spending some time with my family again until about 11 o'clock at night, sometimes midnight, and then I hit the sack. It's essential that I personally get 7 to 8 hours of sleep per day in order for me to perform better. Tuesdays are usually geared towards spiritual and family days again, just like Sundays. So I don't do much of any work. Sometimes I work between 1 and 4 o'clock, maybe 4:30. I'll take some coaching student calls, or maybe my acquisition specialist will call me because he needs some information on a deal, or maybe I have to talk to an attorney. I'll handle small things that day, but it's not a full-blown work day. On Wednesdays, it's almost a carbon copy of Monday. The difference is, instead of doing our group coaching calls, I'm usually shooting videos like this. Now, today is Wednesday. I'm creating multiple videos, content for my YouTube page, content for my email list, for my social media platforms, things like that. And earlier today, I spoke to my acquisition specialist. I made sure that everything was going smooth. In fact, he got 2 more deals this week. I had a podcast call a couple of hours ago. Thursdays, I usually make sure that my bookkeeper makes all the payments to the team, make sure that they pay themselves as well. And then we get data stuff done that day. Maybe I'll have to tweak some things on that day with the team. So I'll get on the phone with the real estate side of the business. I have 2 bookkeeper companies that handle all of my books for me. One is for my real estate and one is for my information and education business. All right, so I'll talk to both of those team members, make sure that all of the books are looking good. If we have to have a meeting, we'll usually meet that day. But a lot of the mundane stuff is taken care of that day. Friday is usually a day off for me. If there's any follow-up that needs to be done that wasn't taken care of during the week, I take care of that on Friday. And then the rest of the day, I'm usually taking off if I don't take off the entire day. Saturday, as I've mentioned before, is usually a family day for me. We usually start the day in a spiritual aspect, but then most of that day is spent with me spending quality time with my family. Now, the beautiful thing is I work from home, so I'm always with my family. I can always take time to make sure I get those moments in where you don't want to miss as a parent. You want to watch your kids grow up. I get to see that every single day. And a lot of that is because I spent, like I said, the first 10 years of my business working every single day to become a successful entrepreneur. That's what my week looks like. Maybe you're just getting started. So I don't want you to compare your work schedule to mine. I only work 3 days. Maybe that's not feasible for you. Most people watching this video will have a full-time job, all right? And maybe you might feel like you don't have that time to put in to your business. But I want you to understand, what do you really spend your time doing right now after work? Most people go home and they'll watch TV for 2 or 3 hours. Instead of watching TV, what you can do is spend that time on your business, on money-making activities. I want you to understand that a money-making activity is not surfing the internet. It's not going on Facebook and social media and things like that. Those are wastes of time. Let's be honest, all right? You can become profitable in your business, then grow your business by adding other team members and removing yourself from the business. Eventually, you'll focus on management only. My lifestyle, my work schedule is done by design, okay? This is not an accident, it's done on purpose. I literally designed my schedule to fit the way I want to live my life. And you have to get your business to the point where you can do the same exact thing. The only way to do that is to understand that you're gonna have to work hard in the beginning, but you wanna create a game plan. 2 hours a day after work, or if you're not working right now, do 4 hours a day. But focus on money-making activities. And as you focus on those money-making activities, you'll be able to build that income. And as your income grows, you can start removing yourself from the business and really design your lifestyle the way you want it to look. So I hope this video helped you to understand what my schedule looks like and what yours can potentially look like. I hope you like this video. Leave a comment below, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.